Good afternoon, everybody. Big Mike back here with you once again. And today, I am bringing you my predictions for Impact Wrestling's Against All Odds, which is going down tonight at 8 o'clock, and then the pre-show's at like 7:30. So, grab yourself a snack, maybe something to drink, and let's do this. So, we got two matches on the pre-show. Excuse me. First match is former AAA Latin American champion, Black Taurus, taking on former AAA Cruiserweight champion, Laredo Kid. Taurus and Kid have been working with Impact for at least a good year now, being on loan from AAA, and yeah, they're gonna have themselves a Lucha Libre Solos match. As much as I would like to say Taurus gets the win here, and I think he probably should, but I think this is gonna go to Laredo Kid. I think both of these guys need some wins, but I think if we're gonna get Laredo Kid back into the X Division title picture, I think he needs his win here. Next and last match on the pre-show is a .com match for the Digital Media Championship. God, I hate that name. As Rich Swann defends against former champion Brian Myers. I'm not sure what a .com match is, but I think Rich Swann retains here. Maybe we'll see the rest of the Cardonas from the NWA interfere, but I think this is a Rich Swann win. Alright, what I assume will be the first match on the main show. We have the Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin and Alex Shirley, taking on the, I guess, newly formed tag team of Ace Austin and Chris Bay under the Bullet Club banner. That's right, Ace Austin, as of the Best of the Super Juniors, was made a member of Bullet Club, New Japan's big faction. And now it's in Impact. Considering Ace Austin just lost his title, and I believe Sabin won last night against Gaz, I think to gain a little bit of momentum, I think Bay and Austin get the win here. Maybe with a little help from some friends. I believe ELP and Hikuleo were around for Forbidden Door, as was Jay White, but I think they're back in Japan now. I think I think we got the G1 coming up, so that should be fun. So yeah, Bullet Club, big win. Next up for the Knockouts Tag Team titles, we have Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie, the team that we lovingly call Ragnarok, taking on The Influence. Now, it's not The Influence you think of. It is Tenille Dashwood, but Madison Rayne is, at least on the surface, dealing with an injury because she's got a nose thing going on. And she is being replaced by new knockout Janelle Shaw, who had a really good showing at last night's Impact against Rosemary to get into the group. So, it's going to be interesting to see. I don't really want Valkyrie and Rosemary to lose, but to stop Shaw's momentum just like that would be a little bad. And then also Rosemary's looking for Havoc, who's apparently in the undead realm right now. according to the Sinister Minister. Um, so I do think Rosemary and Taya retain, but then we have a little exchange with Havoc. Like, we'll see where that goes. Next up, singles match for the X Division Championship, as we have Speedball Mike Bailey, our new champion, taking on former champion Trey Miguel. Now, I love Trey's reign as Impact X Division champion, but Mike Bailey, I think this was long overdue, and I do not believe he's losing this. There's no reason to unseat him just yet. Maybe somewhere down the line at like Bound for Glory, and maybe Alan Five Angels does it or something. Next up, in another Knockouts tag team match, playa, you have the team of Mia Yim and Mickie James. That's right, Mickie James is back in action for Impact as they take on the Besties, Chelsea Green and Deonna Purrazzo. Now, of course, previously, Green and Mickie James had a little, I guess, rivalry, and now Green has kind of attached herself to Purrazzo, who in and of herself is a former Impact champion, Ring of Honor champion, and AAA champion. So, I'm gonna say this, with Mia Yim being so new, I think Mickie James is gonna get the pin, and she's gonna get beat by Purrazzo, which I think leaves Mia Yim free to, do what she can. Next up, for the Knockouts title, we have Jordynne Grace, the champion, taking on Tasha Steele, the former champion. I was very surprised by Jordynne Grace's win here, because Tasha Steele was doing really good in her run. But considering it was in a multi-person match, King of the Mountain, I guess it does make sense. I don't think Steele is going to regain the title so easily, even with Savannah Evans at her side. So I'm going to go Jordynne Grace. Next up, in what should be a really fun one-on-one match, you have Moose taking on Sami Callihan in a Clockwork Orange House of Fun match. Now, basically, it's a Raven match from like 20 years ago. Basically have all the weapons, one side of a steel cage on the ring, and it's just mayhem. And I really dig it. Considering Sami Callihan won his Monsters Ball, and considering there's going to be no, depravity of light, food, and water, I think Moose gets this win here. Now, I know this is Sami Callihan's second match for Impact back from injury, but I think this feud is going to go on for a little bit longer. And I think the feud's been interesting. So, I'm going to go Moose here. Next up, 10-man tag team match, playa, as we have Honor No More, Eddie Edwards, Kenny King, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Vincent. Again, no PCO. That's interesting. As they take on Heath, who is replacing one of the Briscoes, a reunited America's Most Wanted, James Storm and Chris Harris, who's replacing the other one, because I believe one of them, their significant other just had their 8th kid, so they're taking some time off, and being accompanied by the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson, and our Impact Tag Team Champions. Um, Obviously, Gallows and Anderson, along with Bullet Club, have been feuding with Honor No More on and off for a bit. And now with Jay White and a few of those other guys going back to Japan, it's going to be interesting to see how well the Good Brothers can work with these other teams. And honestly, I don't think they're going to work well. I think Gallows and Anderson are going to bail like halfway through the match, which will give the advantage to Honor No More for the win. And finally, in our main event for the Impact World Heavyweight Championship, you have Josh Alexander, the walking weapon, taking on Violent by Design's Joe Doring. Now, Doring does technically have a win over Josh, although be it a disqualification win. So this kind of counts. EY hasn't been seen since Slammiversary, so he could factor in. I don't know what Cousin Diener's going to be doing, but for right now, I don't think he's going to be involved in any way, I don't think. So I think for now, I believe the one-on-one aspect, I think Alexander's going to keep the belt for now. Which I think is going to lead to Bound for Glory, Eddie Edwards versus Josh Alexander. Which, yes, please. Alright, that is my predictions for today. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy your 3-day weekend. If you do intend to celebrate. Well, not going to say that. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know who you want to win these matches. I will try to get this video up, the results video up on Tuesday, because, Monday I'm seeing the family, and Sunday I'm seeing I'm going to be partying a little bit. So, hope you guys have a good time. Enjoy your 3-day weekend, and I shall see you next time. Peace.